Hey divas, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Kishia here with another video, and today, girl, we are budgeting for the month of September. Yes, we are in September. I feel like we just started this book and I was setting up July for you, girl, but we are in September. So today we're gonna set up my monthly budget for the month of September. I'm working in the 90-day budget workbook because sometimes your finances change like the season. Workbook by me. And yeah, let's get right into it. So if you like budgeting, cash stuffing, planning, organization, every and all things that have to do with your money, I would love for you to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into it. So like I mentioned, girl, August, she's gone with the wind. She is gone with the wind. So we are here to work in September, okay? When you order this workbook, you do receive a couple things from me. You receive about 30, 60, 90 days of date dots. They come in different colors. You also get the monthly tabs because, again, since this is undated, I don't know what month you're going to start, so I give you the entire year. And then you also get the monthly header tab for the top part right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set this up. I've done this with you guys thousands of times. So I'm going to just set this up off camera, and then I'll be back to walk you through some things that I have going on in the month of September. So, okay. So I went ahead and filled everything in, and I'm going to quickly walk you guys through. September is a very busy month for me. I had to pull up my planner just to make sure. I did a quick short just showing you guys my September budget. This is like my pre-budget. So if you're new to this system, the budget workbook, you can easily just transfer these onto the monthly calendar. This gives you a visual, quick snapshot of when your bills are due and what date they're due on, okay? But I have other places in here, like on these 2 pages, that I like to capture that, but you can do that on this as well. For this monthly snapshot, what I like to do is write down other events that are not necessarily a bill, but I know I'm going to spend money, okay? So for example, my son plays varsity football. He has a game every Tuesday. So every Tuesday, I know my husband and I have to pay for a ticket to get into the game. I try to pack my snacks. Sometimes the twins come, and no matter how much stuff I have, I'm always getting swindled to get to that snack stand, okay? So I'm always gonna prepare myself to have a couple dollars on these Tuesdays. So again, that's out of the ordinary of my regular bills that I have here. Next, my daughter is also playing sports. She's in soccer. I spoke to you guys about that, a couple months ago when I had to save up to pay for the soccer dues. So her game schedule is looking like this month. She has a game on Saturday the 7th, and she has a back-to-back on the weekend of the 14th and 15th. So I can expect, and these are not local games, so we're going to be traveling. So packing snacks and stuff may or may not necessarily work for me and my husband. So I have to make sure I plan to have a couple dollars for that. And then my daughter and I are going to an event Sunday night, okay? Then on the 18th, the twins have picture day. Now I put this down. I don't believe I have to pay for that up front, but I just want to highlight that they have picture day that day. And my son has a field trip. So that I do have to already pay for that for his lunch. But I'm also going as a chaperone because it sounds like a good trip. They're talking about business and career. And I want to know if my kid is going to learn about careers and all the things, you know what I mean? So those are the trips that I feel like I'm most valuable in attending. So I want to go to that. And then we're traveling, we have our cruise in these next 2 weeks. So I just kind of indicated, that the kids are going to be on break. So this is the travel week. So already I'm going to be spending money that week. And then I have a conference on the 28th that I was invited to. I'm not sure if I have to pay for a ticket, or even if I don't have to pay for a ticket, I'm assuming it's an all-day event, so I need to have money, to buy a lunch and those sorts of things. So as of right now, these are the things outside of my bills that I'm going to be spending money on in September, which is what I like to use this for. And then when I'm setting up my weekly paychecks, my weekly budget, my weekly paycheck budget breakdown, I could just quickly glance over here and say, oh yeah, let me make sure I include money in for fun. Let me make sure I have money for business, whatever the case is, okay? So that's how I do it. But again, you can do it like this, or you can write your bills down, whatever is easiest for you, okay? So next, we're going to do the monthly snapshot. I can't even talk, meow. Okay, the monthly snapshot. Now on this sheet is where I write in my income, girl. So this month is gonna be a little heavy. We have a lot of sinking funds I'm gonna be using this month because my Amazon Prime membership is due. My Clear membership is due. We are traveling this month. So you're gonna see my income a little inflated than typical. So I'm gonna go ahead, fill all this stuff in, and then I'll be back to walk you guys through with that. Okay, so like I mentioned, the monthly snapshot is gonna show a lot of money this month, which I'm very grateful for, but I want to explain everything. So this month, I'm expected to bring in $16,114. The top 4 is my regular income that I bring in every month. Now I just wanna focus on the bottom half of this. So I'm gonna click over to my closeout here. Oops. Of my sinking funds and savings challenges. I have not uploaded this video yet, so you haven't seen me close out August. So for September, I'm gonna be using my Amazon sinking fund. $140 is what I have because my Amazon Prime membership is due. I save up and I pay annually, save a couple dollars by paying in full. Another thing I have to pay for this month is my Clear membership, so I have $170 to put towards that. And then more importantly is my travel binder. Sidebar, my travel binder, I'll explain that to you after that video. So that is what's gonna be happening. So these 3 major sinking funds will be used this month, okay? So you're probably like, how is that considered income? Because I'm bringing that money back into use. So I captured it as a savings. It was pulling money out of my bank account. So now that I'm putting money back in, I have to count it as income, all right? So that's why it's $16,000 this month. The only major event I'm focusing on this month is fall break. So yes, I have the Clear membership and Amazon Prime and those things, but really my major event this month is my fall break. So next is my monthly financial goal. So my first goal is to stay within the travel budget. And how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna track my expenses daily. So I'm gonna track my expenses daily, and how I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna use my travel budget planner. I need to set this up for the cruise. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of travel budget content for me coming up soon because you guys have watched me save over the past couple months, and I know you're excited because I'm excited, girl. So I'm gonna make sure I show you guys how I'm gonna budget that down to a T. So I'm gonna stay on track because I'm gonna be having this with me. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to make an additional $500 payment towards my debt. How am I going to do that? I'm going to use rollover, reduce my spend, excuse my Dr. penmanship, okay? Use my spending in fun and grocery category if possible. And then my last financial goal, girl, is that we have to prepare and plan for Q4, okay? Q4 is by far the most expensive quarter for me. My birthday, my son's birthday, the holiday season. So everything, like planner season, like business season, like it's busy all around. And I just want to plan for that this month so that when October comes, we are ready, okay? So that's what my monthly snapshot is looking like. Now the last part is where this worksheet comes in. And if you want to copy this worksheet, just click the link down below. So I've done the work. This is like my pre-budget. But if you don't have this or you're not ready to purchase a book or any planner, I recommend you get this PDF and print this out and use this as your budget because you actually have a column. You have a budgeted column and an actual column. So you can actually use this until you're ready to move forward and actually purchase a planner. As you can see, this is much more detailed than just writing your numbers on this, but girl, you got to start somewhere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer all this information over here. And the reason I'm doing that is because this just gives me a list of all my expenses, which is great. What this worksheet does is it categorizes my expenses. So it's great to budget, but what are you going to do with that information once you budget? So now every month I'll get to go back and see, okay, I budgeted $600 for groceries, but did I actually spend that? Was that too high or too low? You know, I budgeted $240 for gas, but did I really spend that or did I spend more than that? So if you need to make changes, you can see which category, like, oh my God, girl, I got way too many subscriptions, or I don't have enough insurance, okay, or I'm not saving enough, or these kids are blowing me up. August, my kids blew me up, okay? So that's what we're gonna do here next. I'm gonna fill this out, and like always, girl, I'm gonna come back and walk you through it. Okay, we are done filling out the monthly budget. All I did was I took everything that we did in the pre-budget phase and just put it here. I put it in the appropriate category, the dates, etc. So, let me walk you guys through. So for my house this month, I'm going to spend $3,482. I'm not doing anything special for the home this month, just the regular bills, mortgage, etc. Food, $760. I was thinking about dropping the grocery budget because the kids, because we are traveling, but then we're not traveling the entire fall break, and when they come home, they're going to eat like goblins. So I was like, I'm going to keep the grocery budget the same. The car this month is going to be $1,445. We are going to go ahead and get an oil change. It's time for an oil change and change the cabin filter and all those things. So my transportation is actually gone up a little bit this month. Debt, $1,294. Insurance is $674. My savings, investing, sinking funds, $1,125. The kids are going to be $510 this month. That's because I'm paying monthly for my daughter's soccer subscription, her soccer fee. And we have a couple of games this month, like I just mentioned over here. And I was thinking about, where should I capture that? Should I capture that under the kids, or should I capture that under fun? So I decided just to keep it under the kiddos for now. I'll see how the month goes if I want to move that expense into actually an entertainment category. Personal care, $828. It's a little high this month because for beauty, I'm doing $350. I'm going to get my daughter's hair braided. For the beginning of the school year, I did her hair. But with us, she has picture day, and this is a 5th grade picture. So I wanted to look really, really sharp and crisp. And we're going on the trip. So I figured she could just go get her hair braided. So that may be a couple dollars. I've been thinking about even doing my hair like some cornrows for the trip. So I'm not really sure. Nonetheless, I wanted to make sure I had money for that, and my nails and all of the things. So $828 is what I'm looking at for personal care. For outings, I'm putting $250. Now, I personally don't plan on going out. I'm lying. I do have this mother-daughter event we are going to on the 15th. I don't know how much I'm going to spend for that. I was invited to that. But I do have some things coming up in October that I need to buy tickets for this month. So that's why this is like $250 for the outings. My mother's birthday is this month. I have $150 because my mom only really wants a massage. So I'm just going to go ahead and book her massage. It should be around $150-ish budget area. And then fall break, $2,500, which I listed over here as well, and which we have $1,414 saved for that. Okay, so that means I'm going to be paying the difference of $1,000 this month because I wasn't able to save the entire amount in time. Next, subscriptions, $563 for all my subscriptions. That's Hulu. The reason that's so high this month is because I have to pay the Clear membership and my Amazon Prime, and then my regular subscription. So that's why it's extremely high this month. But again, we already counted for that with the sinking funds that we have saved for that. Miscellaneous is just the other categories like my household items, toilet paper, paper towel, those things. My cell phone, I usually put this under my business account, but I just put it here because it's already listed here. Allowance, and then miscellaneous. Then next, this category is typically blank. So when you have this book, you can use it for whatever. Maybe you take care of your parent. Maybe you want your pet to have its own category. For me, I use this for business because I still use my regular income to support my small business because I'm just not generating enough income from that. So one of the major things is our second house. I put that under a business because it is a second house. So still paying the mortgage on that. The internet, a leadership program I'm putting that under business because leadership is obviously, intentionally going to help me grow as a business owner. So, and then other is like the Adobe, Canva, all of those other things. And then because I'm getting ready for Q4, like I mentioned over here, I do need to spend some money on a few other things. So I have $500 under there for business. So putting all the totals together under here, my total expenses for this month is $15,651. Once I subtract that from my projected income, I have $463 left for the rest of the month, which I'm really grateful for because you guys have been here before and I just been barely making it to the finish line with my income. So that is what I'm looking like for the month of September. I'm very excited for this month, girl. I'm so excited. I forgot to put I'm always forgetting to put the tab right there. Hold on. Next year, I'm not going to have that problem. Wink, 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 wink. It's going to be a little different for 2025. I'm really excited about what I have planned for me and for you for 2025 as far as the budgeting workbook goes. So aside from that, we are all set. She's ready to go for the last month of Q3. Girl, can you believe it? Can you believe it? So if you stayed to the end and you enjoyed today's video, you thought it was helpful, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. I would love the support. And if you haven't done so, I would love for you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because the next video we'll be doing our paycheck breakdown for the first week of September, and I don't want you to miss that. If you're new here, I'm very heavy in the first week of the month. What does that mean? That means because we get paid once a month from retirement and benefits and all of those things, a majority of our bills are due at the first of the month. So you will see how I break that down and how I manage our income, our remaining income for the rest of the month. So like always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.